I'm really fortunate that I get to work with a great team of people every day. And my job is, on the best day, is really to listen and then to figure out how do I connect resources to our staff so that they can best support our boys. So a lot of my time is spent listening in the community, listening to our families, listening to our team, and then trying to figure out how do we best navigate so that we can make sure that they can do their best work so our guys can show up and be present in their lives each and every day.
NorthStar is a program for all boys. Youngest boys are grade 3. Oldest boys are grade 12, and we are setting up programs and strategies to help them be successful. There are 3 pillars in our NorthStar plan. We want to serve them academically, we give them opportunities to excel if they choose in athletics, and we introduce another area called adventure.
The birth of NorthStar really came out of the experiences that I'd had, but also informed by a whole lot of folks who had a strong appreciation for the challenges, but also the amazing opportunities that young men that we serve face. All we're going to focus on is young men in poverty, or young men who may need additional resources to be able to fully maximize their potential so that they can own their future.
Scott is passionate. He will go above and beyond to help students, and sometimes it takes a lot of creative energy to get them across the finish line. He'll do anything from on a rainy day taking them donuts to their driveway, making sure their family has food, taking them places like college visits. He does a lot to help them be motivated.
Mr. Scott will never give up on you. It doesn't matter what trouble you've been in, what things you've done wrong, he's not gonna give up on you. He'll always be there for you when you need him. I'd say a few months back, I was going through a really hard time, and even when I didn't want him there, he was right there at my door every single day, so I don't know where I'd be without him.
The reality that I get to get up every day and go to work and get to interact with great kids who are gonna be great adults, who bring goofiness and enthusiasm and passion and fun to the table is really a gift. And to build relationships with folks who may have, on surface, very little in common with each other, and yet to find those commonalities and those points where we can come to agreement, or at least to come to a shared understanding and excitement for life.
Scott puts kids first because it's his nature, because he cares, because he has a heart that doesn't quit. He's in it for the long run. He doesn't flip on a dime. If he's committed to something, he will be committed to it year in, year out. Students, families that are challenged by hard times, he's still there. He's not gonna leave.
We only have 24 hours in a day and 7 days in every week. And so even on our best weeks at NorthStar, we only have so many hours to make an impact. Sometimes you meet people who touch your heart, and yet your head says, holy cow, there is more potential in their little finger than I have in my entire body. And the joy is when you find those kind of individuals and they're willing to let you invest in them to be their best selves. It is a gift. Where would we want to be? But right in the middle of the messiness of humanity, where we can struggle and cry and high five and celebrate each and every day, because that's what's worth it. So I don't ever wake up on a day and not count the blessings that I've had to be able to really get to know people who have very different life experiences than me, but who are absolutely worth every hour or minute or ride or dinner or conversation. I put kids first because they deserve it. I put kids first because others put me first and believed in me. And the only way we can repay that is to pass it on.
Mr. Scott, thank you for always being there for me. Thank you for believing me and giving me hope. I'm glad I have you, and I know that you'll always have my back for the rest of my life. Just want to let you know that I love you, sir. Thank you.